G. Okay. Live. Yay! Live on the tablet. Hello. Hello. Hey, hey. Waiting on somebody. Anybody? Today I have a lot. Bridget, welcome. You're number one. Hello. I was talking to myself, getting started. Today I'm gonna Lacey Lavender. Number one. Hello. Shalom to you. And Squirrel Raid. Hello, Bridget and Amy and Art Junkie. I'm so glad you're here. I have the paperwork. Hola, BJ. Oh, I'm yelling, aren't I? Sunita, hello. I'm excited. Oh, y'all all make me feel so much better. Jen, hello. Veronica, hello. She's saying hello to you too, Sunita. I guess you can read it. I can read it. I wish I could do it like BJ, where I type it and then y'all could see it. That'd be really cool. But let me tell you, because see, I just got a notice there. You'll be in and out. That's fine. That's great. Thank you. I'll text you if you missed anything. I have to talk to you later. Anyway, I do need to talk. So today, guys, I saw everybody in Granny D's, so I'm assuming that you guys were there too. Hey, girl, go do what you gotta do now, okay, Granny? Because I'm gonna call you soon too. I haven't talked to you in a while. Okay, Veronica saying hi to Zola. Zola, I love you. I love what you do, and you help us all. Thank you. You don't go live on your phone. I use a laptop. This is iPad. I don't use the phone either. I was going to use the phone today. And then I changed mine because I couldn't get it to sit right. So this is on the iPad, and y'all notice I'm an expert on getting it in the right direction now, and that makes me so happy. Art Junkie, you live in Canada, right, Art Junkie? Well, I waited so long, and I'm so sorry, to send it to you, but they took my paperwork, and is the day I came home or the next day, they started, hello, Kirsten F. How are you? She's saying hello to me and everybody. Yes, okay. And you prefer I use Art Junkie because the other name is what's the problem. I kept getting confused myself. So Art Junkie, I sent it and it didn't give me a day that it's supposed to arrive. So I don't know if I got under the, I don't know. But I'm going to email you whatever is on this so that you can research it if you want. Or whatever, but I found the paperwork because that's usually the hard part for me. And Veronica, missing thumbs. We got time to get them. I'm not in a hurry today. Started off not feeling well at all. Zola is typing everybody's names. She's saying hello to everybody. Thank you so much. And you don't know, thank you so much. Well, it's pink like you wanted. And if you don't know me, that was hard. It's some beautiful yarn, and I hope you get it. I really do. It was sent before this thing. The date, well, I'll send you a copy of this thing, but it was on 11/12 was the day that I finally got it done. I'm so sorry for that. It's crazy. But then I have the form, and I will put that right there and email it to you. Let me see. I know. I will email it to you, though. Okay. Jen, did I say hi to you? Hello. I thought I said hi to you. Or Stella's mom. Hello. Welcome in. Veronica, missing thumbs. Tammy, yep, I think I just about caught everybody. Chris, I didn't see you earlier, or Tammy, hey, hey, and VJ, and let me see, okay, I think Sunita, okay, I'm going back to the very bottom. Welcome in, Tammy. Okay, today, because see, now that was my note for Art Junkie. Done. Amen. I have behind me, which end has the, let me go on this side. I have behind me blankets. I done made some blankets, You'll be listening. Okay, well, you might want to, let's see, working on what? A Christmas tree hat for an amigurumi cat. Okay, well, sit back because I'm showing some blankets today that I've made. Hello, Sherry Knowles. How are you? I'm in a blanket showing mood because these got to be, I had them in bags. Again, this post office thing. I had them in bags. I took them out of the bags. I'm going to cram them in boxes. And I have decided, I'm sorry, I kind of ran away from y'all. I've decided to separate. Some are for Boggy Creek now, and some of them are going to North Carolina for Mary Ann. She has a way to get them up the mountain to the flood victims. So, hello, Samantha Stewart. Welcome in. So, the first one I'm going to show you, I already have shown this one. Thank you, Zola. But this is one that I am now sending to Mary Ann. Okay, this was one I had already made, and it has the little heart in the corner. And no, I did not do my nails, even though I knew I was going to show these blankets. Oh well. Okay, so this one, corner to corner, just regular good old dollar store yarn. Yep, all dollar store yarn. Let me see if I didn't do this part, but okay. So this one is going to go to Mary Ann now for the flood victims, and I'm sending them in a box. These are not, they'll be wrapped and whatnot, but I have a box right here that I'm going to set them in after I show you. That's one. This one's the second one that I'm now going to send to her instead of Boggy Creek. It's just a big old granny square, and I didn't do anything fancy on the edge. Let me see there. Just did some double crochet, and then a row of blue single crochet. So this one is going to go to Mary Ann. It's bigger than a Boggy Creek now because I put that border on it, edge. Then I went really crazy with this one, and it's a lot bigger. It's more, almost like two people on a couch could enjoy it. It's an extra large throw. And I love how it turned out. Let me move that again. The front and the back are exactly the same. But this is what I started for the border, just using the colors that were in this blanket. And I love the way the edge, that's all that I did at the very edge. And then I took it and I put a half double all the way around in every stitch and was done. But so that's 3 blankets for Mary Ann. Let me get this one sitting there. Nope, that's 2. I'm sorry. No, that is 3. My bad. I was right the first time. So that's 3 blankets to Mary Ann. And this is the 4th blanket. Thank you, Zola. This is the 4th blanket that I'm sending to her. And I love this one. I have been commenting on the colors. This one has a little, it's a corner to corner, and it has a little bit of Hobby Lobby yarn. All of the rest of that is dollar store yarn, Premier. And this one is dollar store yarn, but with some one skein of Hobby Lobby. And this one, I put a big ruffle on the edge to make it bigger because it was a boggy creek, and now they're going to North Carolina. So, that was the chair. Okay. Isn't that one pretty? This one that's the Hobby Lobby color. I don't remember what it was, but I've got some stripes of it. And I did have, I only had one skein of it, so I even dressed it up with white on the edges of one of the stripes. But I think it turned out pretty. And super big. So that's 4 blankets that are now going to go to that were going to go to Boggy Creek that are going to Marianne. And so I'm now slowly, because I wanted to get them to her before it got cold. Thank you, Granny D. Now I'm out of breath. I don't know how they do that. Man, whew, I had a thing of water. Love the color. Yeah, that one, I really kept thinking that one blanket needed to go to somebody besides a kid. So it is, and it did. It's going to go to Carolina, and I hope it brightens some woman or man's spirit. I hope it shows them some beauty in all the colors, and it comforts them. I hope. Well, that's what I've been hoping and praying while I made it. So I also have squares for Billy. If you guys haven't watched Billy's live lately, it is a great cause. It really is. I've already sent Billy some squares, and I've got just about as many again with some just all kinds of colors for her. She can, let me set that down there. She can do anything with these. If you have not gone to her channel and looked at the beautiful blankets she's making for Boggy Creek, this should be enough to make me feel good that I'm giving her a second batch of squares. But that just isn't enough for me, because I gotta do it, and I did it. So I was making this one. I have finished the corner to corner part. Stella's mom, how beautiful a thought of you. You got to pray into it. I'm giving it away. I do that. I do that. That's what makes me feel good. Oodles of boodles. Oops, wait a minute, where we get? Oodles of caboodles. I don't even know the real way to say it. Oodles and caboodles of crafts. That would be Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Welcome in. Hello, Nessa. Hello. Let me read this. This one looks long here. You're making beanies and gloves. Oh goodness, for the Western North. Yes, making. Thank goodness. Okay, she's sending them adequate to Asheville, North Carolina, at the temple. With the temple. They okay, today I found out they also need crochet and knitted toys. Y'all hear that? Nessa will also share her information of how to send things to them. Let's get them hooks going, ladies and men. So I'm going to try to stay in order. I have loveys that I made for them. I'll show you one, because there's a whole bucket in here of stuff I'm getting together for them. But I will show you how easy the little loveys for the dollar store Christmas toys. And I had made the lovey, I already showed this once at a live. I made it 6-sided instead of instead of, I got some more ends to do, instead of just the corners, and it really makes it look like a little dress. It's very full, and you can have his little arms out, so you can turn the Mr. Elf into a Mrs. Elf. Or you can put it up around his neck with his arms back down in there, and it's almost like dressing him. It's very, I mean, I can make 2 or 3 a night, depending on how long I can sit on the couch. And then a dollar store, fluffy, puffy. Yeah, these are real cool. And I'm going to send these to Marianne too. That's what, so far, I think there's 4 over there. Thank you. Yeah, I used to make them and send them to Rose Likes Crochet. Do I have a pattern for that lovely part? The elf thing, elf skirt? Is that what you meant? You know what? It doesn't light up here when you did the Dory did it and light up. Yes, it actually. I will do one if you needed it, but Zola, NRJ, something like that. Wow, the numbers in the letters. But she designed. It's just around an elastic. Nana Michelle, hello. She's Raiden. Got done feeding the cats or something. Let me pull him back out again. It is just going around. I just did a little math so that I knew this next round would have enough for me to put the 6 sides. So I just multiplied that by 6. But this was, well, that's the first. You just go around an elastic. I can give you the numbers, or I could do a tutorial. Sure, why not? There's also a Christmas thing going around. The area hit Tennessee and North Carolina. Yep, hit in the western Tennessee and Carolina. Uh-oh, it went away on me. Okay, look up Appalachian Homestead with, okay, Patricia, Paterata, whatever. I left something, it started, okay. She's also coordinating something. I touched something and then the whole screen got covered. Squirrel Raid, who was that? Melanie J, welcome in. We're talking about making stuff and donations and blankets and blankets. Welcome to the room. So, yes, I could do that, Nisa. Not a problem. But NRJ, Z, our lady Z, she is the one that actually came up with that little concept. So, those are going to North Carolina. And these are now the ones that I am sending to Boggy Creek that are completed blankets. I'm going to put a border on this and a heart. I'm going to put a border on it, and I had a blue heart somewhere here. Oh, and this one. And a blue heart on the corner, and it's a corner to corner. That will complete this one. Which I'm going to put this one right back on this table. But I got all of Marianne's over there, except for these 2 baskets. That's scarves and ear warmers that I have made. I just went back in some of my stuff. They're things I made quite a while ago. You sent, thank you. Zelda, it's RJ3. Okay, you guys know about my dyslexic. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Thank you. I organized this for today. I'm proud of myself. Stella's mom, thank you. Yes, I've talked about it enough, but you know, when you're right here, your brain doesn't work anymore. Yes, West Virginia. Okay, Melanie J has put West Virginia, the areas that have been affected by the West Virginia, Kentucky. I hadn't heard too much on Kentucky. Georgia, yep, she's put all those areas up. And if you watch some of these videos, there's a lot of podcasters doing some awesome things. My glasses are steaming up. So, I mean, there's all different ways with whatever you can make. Socks, that would be awesome, I'm sure, to get some handmade socks. So, anyway, this, I'm going to put it, I ran out of this yarn. So I finished it the last corner with a light purple, and that's where I'm going to put the blue heart. So you might not see this one again, and you might see it just at Nancy's or wherever I send them. You might see this one again, but it's going off of the screen now to not be seen again. This one is number 2 that is being sent to Boggy, and I love this one. Staying within the measurements after I finished the corner to corner. You made me do a box for Billy. Yes, you did. I'm going to tell about that in a little bit, Samantha. Thank you. This one was the right measurement. So I just put a little, I did, what does everybody say? It's a single crochet and 2 chains. A single crochet in there and then 2 chains. I went all the way around and did that. And then I might have done them. Yep, then I did 1 complete round of single crochets, and then I did the crab stitch. So it's really 2 rows of single crochet. 1 row going this way and 1 row going that way. But this one, I love. This was the second one I made, I think. I'll back up. Here's the heart. Well, it's upside down, but you got the idea. There's the heart. And let me show you this one. I love this is my colors, man. I love this one. I can't see if it's just good old corner to corner. That's one of my favorite, besides Granny Square. Good old Granny Square. That's really pretty. You haven't seen that border. I just kind of made it up because I didn't want to make it too much bigger. And on a corner to corner, now this is something, this one will show it. Let me pull it. Okay. The 2 chains are right here. When you're doing the, Granny D, when you're doing the opposite side, somebody was saying they had trouble going down the wrong side. I don't know. I didn't mean to yell at you, Granny D. Somebody in some live was saying that going down the far side was hard, and it probably was just at your live. But if you do 2 chains or 3 chains, you know, because right now this isn't stretching. This border is holding it in just a little bit. The border is not letting it go. Yeah, okay? That's a new word. But if you just do the single crochet in the square and then you chain 2 and go right back in that big old square, you can do it. TV can be running. You can be in the dark, and your fingers will, by the time you get all the way around, you'll know what you're doing. That's just in every little square. And you can, that's what I do. Juan's channel tonight. Yep, tonight is Boggy Creek night. Mama G goes live at 7. But hers is a premiere, I think, tonight. I may be wrong, but I think hers was a premiere. But yes, Boggy Creek is tonight. I'm not sure what channel. So this is the first, this is number 1 for Boggy Creek. And I have vowed to make 10 for Boggy Creek, but I had no idea about the flood, about them going to the flood. But I can still do this. That's 1, 2. That was number 2. I'm sorry. Here is number 3 that is going to Boggy Creek. It's at Wands. Thank you. Thank you. This is just, oh, and there's the heart. This is just one big granny square. And I used a larger hook than I would usually use. But it had to be made because this fluorescent orange, if you can see that, that's really, really, this, they were calling it fluorescent, like the markers. It was so much thicker than the other three colors that I got in a fluorescent color, and they couldn't go with this one. This orange is defaulted. It was a 5. That was a 5 or a 6. It was fat. It said it was a 4. When I hold it up, you can see how big it is. How big the orange. That orange gave me so much trouble. Yeah, that orange. Okay, here we go. It's just a granny square, and then the edge is going in every little, you can see it. It's done the exact same way. I did a single crochet and chains. But look at how that orange is in the middle. So I hope the colors, my pad's looking like the colors. Thank you. I like this one, and it's so squishy. So that's 1, 2, 3, and this is the one that is number 4 for Boggy Creek. So again, corner to corner. I do love me some corner to corner. These are not my colors. This one was started when the other ones were started. It'll get finished, but it just isn't. This has Hobby Lobby. And then Hobby Lobby. And then it has Sparkle. I have a whole bunch more. I'm getting ready to, well, I'm not putting green sparkle next, but green, sparkle, browns, tans. It'll get finished because it's pretty. Just not my palette. What'd you say? Thank you. I can't, every time I see that word beautiful, I'm kind of, I see beautiful. But thank you guys. So I got Boggy Creek covered, but I'm just so excited that I've got a lot together to send to Marianne for those people. I have some old, these are, might as well show you everything, I guess, huh? I had the little guys, and I used different dresses or covers, whatever. This was the other style with some Christmas yarn I had. And these are just scarves. It's, yeah. I'm in Virginia. We get cold quick too, though. And they're in the mountains. It's already cold in the mountains. So I had a whole bin. It was a bigger bin than this basket. They're in those, when you buy a big blanket, the zippy things. So, Infinity Scarf, number 1. Infinity Scarf, number 2. Infinity Scarf, number 3. This is that Caron. This is the Caron. That's why it's drapey. I'm holding a Caron, and what was the other yarn? Just a teal. And it's just double crochets back and forth, back and forth. Again, a no-brainer. And I went in the back loop to give it that little ridge. I did that on all of them. I made, I don't know, 2,000 tons of these. This is what I had left in the bin in the back. I still have a bin bigger than that in my bedroom that I use. This one was Mainstay, I remember. But these, now these I'm holding two. That's why it's a bulky, all of these. These all, three all have bulky. This, here's another one. This bin's got a ton of them. Oh, and this one I used a bigger hook. I can feel it. Used a bigger hook and two, let me open it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that crazy? It goes so fast. And I have made a million of these. They just need to be that long. My arm is all the way out. I just sit there and I do it until I can fold it in half and it's that long, and then I connect it together and I have an infinity scarf. I can make them in my sleep probably. We all have projects like that. You're Are you tired tonight? I'm a little tired. I'm actually a little more bummed on just things, life, but I'm letting it go. I have a lot going on. I didn't think I'd go live. My friend just left, had a friend over here about 2 hours ago. So I had company, but yeah, it's been an old rainy day. I'm not tired though. I just finished a cup of coffee, so I'm kind of under the control of that. Adulting is general, yeah. Adulting in general is a bummer. It really is. I'm glad those days for me are gone, except for the cats. That's all I really have to worry about. Yeah, it's rainy today there too. And all, I know, I'm with you. All the leaves are dropping. True dat. I love you. I hope you get your pink yarn. Thank you, Zola. You know, that's it in a nutshell right there. Thank you, Zola, because I didn't want to come on today. Only because I don't feel 100%. But I thought it would be better to come on and let you guys know that I didn't feel 100%, and I still am dedicated to try and come on and show you guys some stuff, because this has been in my mind, because I know I don't do the channel every week. I've been trying to, and I really want to, but there's a lot going on for me that's behind the scenes. It almost looked like an orb. And I don't, it's just like Dee. At the first 15 minutes here, I already feel better. I feel better with you guys. You're my peeps. It's your channel. You do what you want. Thank you. I do try to do that. And I kind of came on to share what I make and what I do, because it's snowing up here. Veronica, where are you? Not that I won't ask you again, but where are you that it's snowing? Alaska? You're not, Veronica's not in Alaska. I'm glad too. It does feel like family. I totally understand now. It was snowing in Colorado. Wow. She's further north than you. Is she? Oh my goodness. North Minnesota. I was looking at okay. I was looking at Lala's channel, and she puts the weather, because she's in Alaska. She puts the weather up there, which if you go to her channel, you know. But I could not believe this, because I screenshot it. That went too far. That's Halloween pictures. I know I didn't click it off. It's trying to show me my pictures but she was like at 14 degrees today. Her little forecast for the next, this was, I think it was last night. I was catching up on one of her videos. That was unbelievable. It's been a warm summer. Well, I mean, winter. Yeah, winter has been, last year wasn't much of a winter. But don't let me say that again out loud. I don't like cold. Who's that? Patty? Let me see. Hi, Patty. Oh, Patty Barker. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. I'm just running my mouth. I got nothing really. I got nothing and I got everything to say. I wanted to show you guys all those things. I have more of these in the back. I just only can only send so much. Let's see, you're working on 33 granny squares. Awesome, Samantha. Oh, yes, 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 Samantha. For Billy. Thank you for reminding me, Samantha. Okay, so I was looking, let's see. But it's cold in Alaska, that's I can say that. Mm. Okay, yes. So, for anybody that didn't know that Billy the Crafty Floridian, thank you. Oh, gosh, oh, you get my feet going here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. It's just me and the cats. So I sit and do, this is the truth. I reward myself. When I get certain things done, I reward myself with video time. Mad Mimi's, thank you for putting it up there. Oops, hold on. What was I saying? Do check out Mad Mimi. And okay. Oh, what was I saying? Well, I wanted to tell you guys about this. But, oops. Samantha reminded me. The squares, there was a number. Oh, okay, okay. So the square numbers, I think I left it over there now, was 36 squares. If you make that many squares, and that's what Samantha's doing, oh, I reward myself. Yes. That's okay, let's say I go in the kitchen and there's a mess of dishes. If I do the dishes, I tell myself, I have earned. When you get something done, you reward yourself. Yes. Say it's the dishes. If I get the dishes done, then I can go sit for the 30 minutes, whatever time. You're trying to do 72 for, oh, don't tell everybody, because if they know how many chances you got, they might do the same. Hello, Carrie. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you get a chance to go look at all the blankets I just finished showing when you get a chance. I was making Boggy Creek solely, and I divided the number, and I'm sending half of them to Mary Ann, the crotchety clogger, who is collecting for the people in North Carolina's flooding area, flooded destruction. But welcome in, Carrie. So I reward myself with sitting and crocheting. And she's saying hi to the chatters. So I earn that time, but whether I can sit that long is always the question, because I am a very hyper person. I can't sit down. It's actually gotten a lot worse since I've gotten older now. And I want to say this, it's not like it actually got worse. It's like I don't have the structure that I used to have that kept me going in certain directions and getting up every day, when I had to go to work. I'm retired now, and so I get things done still, but I have to remind myself to sit down and chill. So that'd be my good yarn time. Enough of that. The prize. You can win a prize making squares for Boggy Creek. You can get one chance to win what I'm going to show you. It's Mary Ann. the crotchet declogger. Mary Ann, M-A-R-I-E-A. Yeah, I can't spell and read. Heidi there. Dory Doodles. I wasn't trying to read that. Daigo. Hello, Daigo. Oh, I love you. Thank you for stopping in. You have to catch it. You're going to have to catch the replay to, I'm not going to repeat myself. I can't even remember. So, yes. So I reward myself. So I've been a good girl with all these blankets. I've had to sit down a lot. And the corner to corner, the granny square, I have made those 2 stitches for over 40 years. Both of the stitches. I'm not going to say I want to do it with no eyesight, but I probably could. If I had to, I would still continue to crochet if I didn't have my sight. Because granny square and that corner to corner, you can feel the spots you're supposed to stick it in. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Took me forever to learn to spell her name right. Mary Ann. So please send her some stuff. Yeah, she could use it. Anything that we make. Any stuffed toys, anything. Just go watch her channel and get inspired. So to win a funny bone, a Dammit doll made by Billy the Crotchety Clogger, this yarn, Caron cotton cake, and a bag made from Billy. I'm going to set the Caron cotton cake down. This little bag, also made by Billy, with 2 different sides with little sayings. And to keep it puffed out and looking like a project bag, I just threw in a skein of yarn. Boom. It's Sweet Delight. So the Sweet Delight from here on out is going to be the mystery yarn in here. I'm not going to bother to describe it again. It's just puffing out the little thing. And then this yarn is, I'm going to tell you the deets, or at least the color. Okay, this is called Peach Blossom, and it is a 4-weight, you know, and it's, let's see, 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. But it goes with the pastels that are in this funny bone. And I only have one, so that's what's coming from me for making squares. And this is a supersized, the newest size, the bigger ones, of funny bone. And this one is special because it's made with Billy's material, the granny squares. So it's all about granny squares. Please help me to overload her with granny squares. Her last one, she said she's stopping it pretty early this now. She's gotten quite a bit lately. But even if she doesn't finish it this year, you know she's going to finish it next year. I know. Then that light's pretty good for you guys, huh? Somebody told me I need to have the light on that side of the camera. And so that's what I tried to do. But isn't that amazing? I love that. So whoever wins this, you need to make, you know, it's your yarn, but this would make a nice little lightweight throw, lap, blanket. Don't y'all think? Or do you think I should start making it? Oh my God, I need to start keeping my mouth closed sometime, because that's what I would do with this yarn. Let's see, that side's a little prettier. I would make a big open weaved little throw so that when I sat all nice and comfortable, crocheting, rewarding myself, just, that's what I would do. So now that I've made one heck of a mess and showed you all my things, I forgot to tell you, because this was what I was supposed to tell y'all, is I have a PhD. PhD. I tried to remember it. Okay. A project half done. That's what I was going to title it. Project half done. And I went with Whip Wednesday. But I was going to do that. I have a PhD. Did y'all think that was funny? I was trying. When is Billy's deadline? Yeah, you'll have to check out her channel, okay, Samantha? Because she said something, and it's on her channel. I didn't write it down. I know you're trying. Now, Mama G has already sent the blanket amount. If you send 36 squares, and I don't know what the math is. I'm gonna have to work this out. But I had said if you send 36 squares and Billy can make a complete blanket with just yours, or she could take half yours and add somebody else's. But if you send 36 to her, you get 5 chances to win said prize. If not, you can just send 2. You just got to be in it to win it. 2 squares in an envelope. One of them, please, make some of it green for Madonna, who I love dearly, and I want all the prayers to go to her. So if you're making one green, you're thinking about her, say a nice little prayer. And 2 squares get you a chance at winning. Now, I was putting them as bingo balls. That's what I was doing. Where did the bingo balls go? There we go. So I'm going to assign certain numbers, like Chris Kaleidoscope has number B1. I'm going to assign numbers. These are only the B's. That's how many are in there right now. Billy hasn't been getting very many. So I will post for Samantha, for you, I will post exactly whose names, who's got what ball numbers. And there's no way we're out of the B's yet. We're not even out of the B's. For the chance to win those prizes. So how many people do I have in here? Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, so I got 22 people in here. If each one of y'all makes 2 squares and gets a chance, that's more people than I have already in here. Because Mama G has 5, Chris has 1, and Nancy, I haven't figured out the number Nancy has yet. We're working on the tally, but you guys, there's some stiff competition, so you need to just make 2. Send her 2. Get in it to win it. There's hardly anybody in there. Just Mama G, Nancy, and Chris. There's 3 people, but they have more than one chance. Samantha's saying hi to Chris. Yep, Chris was the first one. So that's B1 ball. So, enough said. I don't want to beat a dead horse. Wow. That was awesome. Those were the things I finished showing you. Oh, I didn't finish showing you this stuff if you wanted to see some more of the donations. That was the infinity scarf. Okay, this one is 1 set. I have, let me set that there. I have the hat. I made 1,000,000 of these. Okay. And so it's just the front post, back post. And you start at the center and you finish. I just do that's a half double on the edge. It's 1 piece of yarn, it works up so, this is so thick. So you couldn't, they're too warm for this area, but I know up in the mountains this will be a good one. I love this hat. Very warm. So this has the little um, fingerless gloves that I made to go with it, and a scarf. Again, this is in the doubled layer. It's one yarn, but it feels like it's two. It's really thick and gonna be warm. So you put this one like that. It's too warm for me to put it on. So that's a whole set. That was just one set that I have. And then a whole bunch of ear warmers. A ton of ear warmers. Let me just show you I love that stitch. Fancy, fancy. Let me show you the side that's, oh, it takes a minute. There it is. This is where I joined. See? So these are real simple too, just simple little headbands. It's a good way to learn how to do your cable stitching too. If you don't know how to do the cable stitching, I threw some flowers on some of them, some funky doos. But I've done that cable stitch so much I've memorized that too. Making little headbands. It's a good way to practice that. So I had a whole set, and then I think there's about 20 headbands, 4 infinity scarves, and 4 full blankets. I feel very confident in that. Yes, Dizzy Dory Doodles. I love it. Hello, Missy. If you didn't see my blankets, I've been extremely busy. And now I'm dividing them between Marianne, the crotchety clogger, and Billy, the crafty Floridian. I figure giving it away, I just got to spread it around. But I have to make 10 for Boggy Creek. That was my goal. So you watched the last video of Billy's. Okay, well, she put one out yesterday. You sure you watched that one? It was almost 2 parts, I think. Miss C's saying hello to you, Samantha. So can someone post the video? This shares the deadline. It would, Samantha, it would just be her last video. If you go on her channel, you can find her last video. And it was Boggy Creek. She's showing what she's done. She just posted it yesterday. Cute Linda, thank you. Hey, I'm so glad you come by. I wasn't going to go live today, but I just felt really funky. It's a rainy day, and I'm sore on rainy days. Okay, Samantha, thank you. It's on part 2 or part 1. I'm not sure. Yeah, she messed up and made it 2 videos. Both of them, you need to watch them so you can see all of the stuff. She's made some beautiful stuff. Distraction. Whoop. Don't know what I was saying. But yeah, Billy's, you can go, Samantha, just go to Billy's channel. It's not long. Enjoy watching hers. You've got 3 Boggy Creek blankets you need to send. Yeah, find out who it's least expensive to send to. Because for your address, because Juan's showing them, Leanne's showing them, Nancy's showing them. So whichever one of those places, that's why I don't know who I'm going to send it to, because they'll, one will be cheaper than the other for one reason or another. Yes, Samantha. Thank you. Part 2, she says. I can't remember, and I just watched it yesterday. That would be my problem. I can't remember. Crap. Well, I do have a knit project. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. You're sending yours to Florida. I thought about that. Yeah, no kidding. I believe Juan should be closer to me here in India. Yeah, that's what I'm almost thinking. It might be cheaper for me to send him to Juan, but I think I'm sending mine to Nancy, or I might thought about sending them to Billy. Make her show them. But Billy's box will be smaller because it's just those squares. But I don't know why. But well, if you have a channel, you know why. Getting to the post office is a pain in the butt. Putting this stuff in a bag is a pain in the butt. Changing your mind about putting it in a bag and now putting it in a box is a pain in the butt. So it's not hard. I like to make it pretty. You're sending to D. To D. Well, I'm making hats. That's my next thing for Boggy Creek. I mean, for to send to Marianne. Pirate ship, yes, yes. Well, I can't set that on there. Okay. So I started to make, only because I keep a knitting, well, I have a couple other whips. Actually, I have a whip right here. In this neat little package. I mean, this little holder thing. This is a knit whip too. I'll show you that one. So I'm making a hat. 2 by 2. That's it. Because then it can be super, super stretchy. Fit any size. I'm going to make one that is 1 row smaller. This one has, I forgot the stitches now. But then they can put them on, they can double, it's going to be longer than this. So they can put it on and then double it to be even more warm. And I'm just going to gather the top. Boom, boom. I can gather it with the needles. And I'm just going to gather the top. I ain't doing no pom-poms, nothing. I'm going to make it as least expensive to send. And I'm hoping to have a good 10 or so. I don't know how long it takes to knit them, but my next box, I'm hoping to send 10 good hats. I don't know why I picked 10. I always got a big goal, big goal. But this is some, it was like $1.14. One of Hobby Lobby's yarn, but I don't remember now. It was while I was shopping my stash in the back room. But this I won from Mrs. C's cottage. And that was another whip. And this is the one that I have gotten from Miss C's cottage, which was a crochet. And it sits right on the couch. Oh, congratulations. This is a shawl. I forgot the name of this yarn. Something to do with night. I've never had this yarn. It was something night. I know this yarn, but I can't think of it. But summer night. Yes, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Well, here, you can see on this. It sparkles. Well, let me see if y'all can. I'm sorry, I'm not here. Oh, and that stitch marker's from her too. Can you see it? Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Now, I didn't know the pattern, and she didn't send any of that information. I just frogged a little and learned the stitch. This was, okay, let me get it right. This is Mrs. C's cottage's whip. She does on her show, her podcast, she picks out different whips that you have a choice to be blessed with. Now, I'm only showing you this one. Missy, there's bad news about the other one because I actually won two. They were in this bag, and the other one I can't show you. It's just a yarn ball now. Um, it didn't make it. It got frogged. But this one I'm loving. The other one was on some knitting needles, and the knitting needles, one end of it came off, but it was a Granny D whip. And you, I don't know if y'all remember when I went to go visit Granny D when she was sick a couple years ago, but Granny, whoop, I was trying to hold on to that. Granny D's has got circular needles with 2 rounds on them. She's got a lot of shawls that are that big. Maybe Granny's out of the room right now, but those shawls, and she made them super long on long needles, and it only has that much. So the other whip was about that much, and it was a yarn barf nightmare. You have to, Miss C saying, hi, Digo. You have to watch your whips. They can get away from you and react bad. But I'm loving the crocheted one. Yes, that was so fun. And the little bag. Oh my gosh, I love that thing too. It's so cool. It sits, if the sewing machine wasn't in the way, it's where the couch goes like that. You leaving, Miss C? What's all that? Only because I love you, Zola. What else? I swear, everybody, love your shirt. You talking to me? Oh, this, okay, I bet you are. This I bought off of Debbie, the Canadian Crochetter's friend's channel. She has a website. Isn't that the cutest? I got 2 different, I got a long sleeve and a short sleeve. Yes, it's adorable. I get more comments on this shirt. Thank you. It's, you can see the sleeves. I've been wearing it to death. I just love it. That looks more like an emu to me. Emu. It is an emu. Untangle. It does look like one. It's adorable. Thank you. I like it too. I don't know any information. I'll actually look though. See if I can find where I got it. It was off the internet. Okay, what you saying there, Art Junkie? Something funny. You got Missy really choking. Oh boy. So we have choices to go. Mama G's got somebody's doing something, and I think she's got been super busy with mom and daughter care. Yes, life gets you. It can all of it. This past Monday, I was not woke up by my dentist's office, but I was just getting up and they called. I spent 3 and a little hours in the dentist chair on Monday, and I didn't even have an appointment. They were calling and pushing me in when, yeah. Mama G, thank you. Yes, it's not a live, is it, Zola? I think she's got something else. And then Boggy Creek won tonight. Do you know that at 8 Eastern? So that is in 1 hour. Don't forget. Okay, I'm in her time. So y'all didn't tell me I was running late. You don't know. I think hers was a premiere tonight. I think. I'm not sure. I sure enjoy. I'm so glad I came on. I didn't feel like it, but I'm so glad I did because y'all guys, y'all have made me feel much better. Like I said, Monday was, wow. I hadn't even, Digo, I can't wait. There's going to be a day, there's going to be something where I can put my actual arms around you and squeeze you. I can feel it because I just love you, Digo. Later, Gators. Jen, thanks for being here. Art, oh my gosh, thank you all for still being here. I got my same peeps in here. Thanks for the thumbs. Let's go check out Mama G, and please go check out those Boggy Creek blankets. I love you guys. Thanks, Zola. Love you too, and I'll catch you later. Let's see. Out. Off.